Welcome to a new daily top Askreddit video. Today's topic. If an alien offered you a 1-week trip across the galaxy and back with the catch being 15 years passes on Earth, would you accept or reject the offer and why? 100% yes, because I got less than 15 years, if you believe the doctors, and Star Trek taught me there will be someone who can cure me along the way. Hey man, I'm there too. Best prognosis is 10 years and I have a 4-year-old toddler. Shit gets real. Get in front of it, talk about it, plan for it. In the end you got the easy job of dying while your family is left to figure this shit out. It doesn't get any easier, but there are things that make it more meaningful. Message me if you ever want to chat. My love for you both. Personal funny anecdote about when my dad passed away in 2014. He was 55, short, Mario-looking guy, chain smoker. Got cancer, was give a timeline right when I graduated college in 2013 of a couple months, ended up being a little over a year. At that point, that's when we had the talk. Okay, I want you to do this when I pass away, essentially a verbal will for my brother and I. He asked 3 things of us 2 brothers, because it was just my brother and I left in the immediate family. He said, some guy owes me $750 and I have about $700 saved up. 1. You 2 get that money and split it. 2. I have a baggie of weed, smoke that, it's in my top drawer. 3. Have fun, it's not going to be easy, but try your hardest and have fun. Damn sure miss that dude. Be well friends. Edit, typos. Edit, fell asleep. Ah wow, thank you everyone. Just watched Flight of the Navigator, huh? The kid in that movie tried to rob a bank in a wig as an adult, fun fact, I guess. Why was the bank wearing a wig, though? Holy shit, I didn't even realize that might be what Op is referencing. Such a great movie. To be fair, in Flight of the Navigator David only went 8 years into the future. Plus, he didn't really get much of a personal experience out of it like seeing the galaxy, he just woke up in the future. He did get to befriend a spaceship though, so I guess you could run with. Would you be willing to jump 8 years into the future to family and friends who have long since considered you dead if it meant you could ride in and befriend a sentient spaceship for a day or 2? 15 years to see something no one else here has ever seen or will see in the near future. I'll take that. If they just offered to teleport me 15 years in the future without the trip, I'd still say yeah. Welcome to the irradiated wasteland. A joint Amazon/Nestle venture in part brought to you by YUM Foods LLC. Remember, since food and water are scarce, other survivors contain both. We're pleased to have you back. I hear ya, but it's not the time that's the problem or even so much what you're going to miss out on. It's who you're going to lose. Nobody with a non-adult child or spouse could really take the opportunity. Even if you don't have that in your life, in 15 years most of your friends and family are going to move on and get used to a life without you in it. 15 years ago puts me just around the time I was graduating college. I had lots of really close friends in college, people I lived with, people I spent almost every spare minute with, people I cared about and people who cared about me. You graduate, you move apart, you keep up from time to time through social media or maybe the occasional reunion or meetup, but it's not the same. Everyone has just adapted to life without each other. It's not hostile or awkward, it just is what it is. You're not really close with those people anymore. Think of cousins you used to hang out with all through your childhood who you haven't seen at all in 15 years because your families moved apart. Maybe you see them at a family reunion or some holiday once in a blue moon. You're cordial, maybe joke around a little or talk about stories from when you were kids, but this person is a step above stranger to you now. That's what 15 years across the galaxy is going to cost you. A return to almost every person you care about being a step above stranger. They've had 15 years to grow accustomed to that, you've had a week. I am head over heels for my fears, even for this absolutely astounding experience, I wouldn't lose 15 years with her. We already have so little time. Accept it, so that I can discover what other civilizations and life form are. Plus that would be interesting to see how Earth would have changed in that time period. I agree. It would be so cool to travel the cosmos, meeting all kinds of life forms and discovering beautiful planets. I think it would be great, but I'd be torn between that and missing the time I could have spent with my family. Edit, me no think right words. I can't help but feel that life after returning would be torturously mundane, and you would have no one to believe your travels. Could become a writer though and appropriate the shit out of the cosmos. I'd really love to take that trip, but 15 years is way too much of my family's life to miss. So I have to pass. If I was single I'd go in a heartbeat. Ha 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 ha, I'm single but I'd be afraid to miss 15 years of my nieces and nephews' lives. I might lose my mom in that time, or any number of other family members. Scary thoughts. Good point, I'm single, but family is family. I'd hate to lose any one of them. Bro, I will. What if Earth blows up during those years? I would be alive. Oh, well. Out you go. U/Devourer was not the imposter. Don't forget your towel. I know it's a Hitchhiker's Guide reference but I read it in Towelie's voice. Depends what stage of life I was at. I can't really afford to take 15 years off right now, I've got stuff to do. Post-retirement though, sign me the hell up. Make sure to ask them for their business card. Just throw all your money in some form of long-term stock and come back to 15 years of growth. Lieutenant Dan got me invested in some kind of fruit company. So then I got a call from him 15 years later, saying we don't have to worry about money no more. And I said, that's good. One less thing. Check to see if my job will be okay with a 15-year unemployment gap. It most likely won't. Then go anyways. TBH, I'd just do a good job of documenting everything then go on a book tour afterwards. I would miss my daughter growing up, miss the passing of my remaining grandparents, and at this point potentially one of my parents as well. Hard pass, sorry aliens. I have a son that's turning 3 in just a few months, the party is planned, the dinosaur decorations are purchased, the pavilion is reserved. There isn't anything in this universe that would make me want to miss that. I wouldn't miss a dinosaur party either. Probably. I'm unemployed, considering divorce, and my kids are grown and on their own. I can't think of a single reason not to do it at this point. I hope you have a better weekend, friend. No, it's a whole week, not just a weekend. Username checks out. Nope. My mom is older and that is way too much time to miss. Hell, a year since seeing her in person is a ton thanks to real life crap in the world. Tempting, but same. I can't imagine a week-long vacation being worth 15 years of experiences and memories with my loved ones, no matter how spectacular the vacation. My parents are getting older and every conversation is precious and irreplaceable. *TCH when we leaving and could we double up to 2 weeks? Yes, I know it equivalent to 30 Earth years. Stop judging me, I could have asked for more. I'll allow it. Thank you, Sensei. I'd accept. Why? Earth blows. Name checks out. Don't look at me, he roped me into this. Don't look at me, he roped me into this. What are we going to do and what can I bring back? Just fly around and look at things out the window of a spaceship. It would be cool but not worth 15 years. Visit a bunch of cool alien civilizations and I can bring back super advanced tech as souvenirs and download their complete libraries for how reach their tech level. Hell to the yes. You're offering, I presume, let's go. I went to Alpha Centauri and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. Double check the Loretz transformations, the math doesn't add up. OHNUU. The fact I know aliens exist will be more than enough for me. Excellent point. I think I'd go with this answer as well. I just want to know something. To be fair, there's a bigger chance that there are other civilizations out there than the chance that there are none. I'm more scared of the second option here. I wouldn't. There's no amount of fantastical mysteries out there in the universe that are worth more than 15 years of memories I could be making with my partner, my family, and my friends. I love this comment section cause everyone has very different values. I believe you prioritize the value of friends and family, and using the most time you can to nurture that, which is just so beautiful. But to me, just bringing humanity further than it has ever been is enough of a reason to leave even then, because for all of my family science and seeking for knowledge is a very important value, my curiosity is just too strong, and everyone I know would encourage me to go to. They're just as curious, Lmao. I've been traveling across the galaxy my whole life. Hook me on some of that. Have you tried DMT? Joe Rogan somewhere probably. First I would have to put all my money into GME, that way if the alien didn't make a stop to visit the moon, I would have a backup ride. A 15-year hold. The true diamond hands. If I can take my dog with me, then the answer is yes. Plot twist, your dog is the alien. Give me a reason not to. Your dog would be sad. My dog was my first thought. I wouldn't leave him. I get sad when I'm away from him for a whole day. I can't imagine missing the rest of his life. Garlic bread. But I'll give you a reason to go. Space garlic bread. Bowling in the Netherlands.